Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to yet another episode of Hotfix, your daily dose of gaming news. If you couldn't tell by now, I actually just got a ring light and I am fucking blind, so while that is a positive, a negative is that I have to wear these douchey ass sunglasses while recording, and this is how it's going to be for the rest of my time on YouTube. Just fucking kidding. These things suck and I can't do that. I can't look that douchey on camera. I can't do that to myself. I love you guys and I will suffer eye blindness for you. I promise. That's right, I'm sacrificing my vision for y'all. You better fucking appreciate it. Anyways, we have some decently exciting news to get to today. So my name is Max. Yesterday was May 9th, 2017, and let's get right into it. First off, as I'm sure you've heard, there was an image leak that's supposedly from the next Assassin's Creed game that's supposed to be coming this year. The game is supposedly called Assassin's Creed Origins, and it's going to be taking place in Egypt as well as World War II. The game is supposed to be bringing back the naval combat that everyone fucking loves, and it's supposedly going to focus on a more player-driven story rather than a straight-up narrative. There isn't a whole lot more to go off of based on the image, however we will know a lot more once Ubisoft actually comes out and says something about this. Remember, this is all rumors right now, so take all of it with a grain of salt. I'm not gonna lie, this looks pretty cool. I haven't played Assassin's Creed since the third one, and I'd really like to scratch that itch. To be fair, I was really looking forward to a China one, and know that 2D side-scroller does not count, because that one fucking sucks. So, back in January, EA announced that Bioware is going to be working on a new title, and that it isn't going to be an RPG, rather an action-adventure game. The game was supposed to come out by the end of March 2018, however, it recently got delayed into EA's 2019 fiscal year, which means April 2018 until March 2019. That delay could mean only a few weeks or a few months. We won't know until we get closer to the date or until EA decides to tell us. They're also saying they're very, very proud of how Bioware has been doing and what they've seen on this new title so far. However, I can't say the same. It's a game that's apparently going to focus on having a live service like Bungie's Destiny or Ubisoft's The Division. That's right, you heard me. Bioware, the studio who makes Jade Empire, KOTOR, Mass Effect, Baldur's Gate, single-player RPGs, EA is ruining them and forcing them to make these online multiplayer experiences. I don't know why they keep forcing studios to do shit like this. Everything we loved about Bioware is being removed from it. Like, we fucking Andromeda, they already fucking ruined that. They took DICE and they ruined Mirror's Edge. I don't know why they insist on doing this. I guess EA is bigger and makes more money than me, so they obviously know better than I do, don't they? You know, it's funny I comment on EA ruining franchises, however, they just took a step in the right direction with the details they revealed for the newest Need for Speed game. The game is supposed to be coming this year, and while we don't have a title for it yet, it's being developed by Ghost Games, the same guys who developed the last two Need for Speeds. And guess what? While the game will of course have a focused online multiplayer mode, there's actually going to be an offline story mode experience. So offline single player, isn't that fucking dope? They also said the game is going to focus heavily on car customization, and it's going to have an open world, and cops are back. While that's all that was revealed yesterday, I'm sure more information is going to be revealed at this year's EA Play, probably title, probably release date. I like this. This is a step in the right direction. Hopefully they're able to pull it off, because a new Need for Speed game would be great. And then maybe if it does well, they'll realize that, hey, maybe Bioware should go back to doing single player experiences. Let's be honest, that's never gonna fucking happen. So Quake Champions has been in a closed beta that was only available on weekends recently, and people have been kind of enjoying it, but some are saying it's kind of rough around the edges. What's great though is you'll be able to figure out for yourself starting May 12th and running to May 21st because they're having an open beta. The game will be available 24/7 during that open beta, and it will also bring with it a new mode known as Sacrifice. It says, and I quote, "Sacrifice will have players form their teams and choose their champions to work together to dominate the arenas in this fresh 4v4 competitive playstyle." Fresh competitive playstyle. See, they say that, but this sounds exactly like a 4v4 team deathmatch. You know, I really don't get why studios are bringing back features that were somewhat removed for the last few years and calling it innovative. Guys, we live in a time where offline single player is now considered innovative. Think about that. And last but not least for yesterday's news, you guys know that indie game Risk of Rain. It's a very dope roguelike pixelated 2D side-scroller game, and it's honestly pretty fucking hard. Well, a sequel was just announced, and it's actually going to be a 3D game contrary to the first. While it's probably not going to be open world, from what I've seen so far with the GIFs they've revealed, 3D looks like it's really going to benefit the game. We haven't been shown anything aside from a few GIFs, but I trust these developers, and I hope that Risk of Rain 2 will be very dope. The game is in very, very early development, so things are of course subject to change, but if you want to see those GIFs for yourself, be sure to go check out the Risk of Rain website. Also, I said GIF and GIF in like a 30-second period. I don't really fucking care which one it is. You all know what I mean regardless of what I said. Anyways, folks, that's about it for yesterday's news. I hope you liked the video because I'm going blind making it for you. Also, don't forget to leave your comments on these news stories. I love hearing what you guys have to think about this. I will see you guys tomorrow. This is Max signing off.